There definitely is a minimum amount of information we do require. The way the recruitment team looks at it, I think, and I'm sure Nicole will agree, the more information we have about you, your experience, your education, the better. It just gives us all the information we need to review your application and to see, if you're going to be a good fit for the program you've applied for, and if you don't work out for that one, maybe we can recommend another program. So in terms of the minimum information, I'm thinking, let us know what your education is, your qualifications, if you're a certified teacher, if you hold a TEFL course, and then of course if you've got any teaching experience in the classroom or not. With those kind of bits and pieces of information, I think that gives us enough. Whenever you register with us through the Teachaway website, there's an option to actually upload your resume and to also fill out some basic details on your Teachaway profile. So if you can do those two things, that's really all we need to see if you're a great candidate for the role. Some of the schools we work with, they are, very kind of tech savvy schools. They've got a lot of kind of technical resources. So if you have experience working with different technology in the classroom, that could be something really good to add. And a lot of teachers mightn't think, or a lot of candidates mightn't think to add that to their resume, so to speak. Another thing to consider is we are an international recruitment agency. So obviously we work with schools in many, many different countries. So with that, a lot of the students you're going to be working with are going to be second language learners. So if you do have experience again working with second language learners, highlight that. It's really good for us to know, and it's definitely something that the the schools will be excited to hear about too. Something to remember that these schools are receiving sometimes hundreds, sometimes thousands of applications every year, and whenever they're reviewing an application and they, it's easy for them to kind of, remember a really strong candidate that they've interviewed if the picture is there. Yeah. It just makes it easier for them to remember, who's who and who really stood out in their interview as well. I would say leaving off information that is, crucial that for us to actually review your application, because many times it could just be, somebody's resume. They mightn't have included information that we would deem to be really important. So sometimes people will leave off their dates. So we can say, oh, you're a math teacher, that's fantastic. You're working at this school, that's great, but we don't know how long you've been working there. So little things like that, they seem very simple and straightforward, but you would be surprised some people do leave dates of employment off, so that's a really big one.
It's a fluid thing, right? It should be updating as you go along.
Exactly, yeah. Because we're lucky that a lot of the educators we work with, they may have registered with us 5 years ago. We helped them secure a position, a 2-year contract, they finished, and then they came back to us and they want to say, okay, Elaine, I want to go somewhere else. Where can I go? Keep updating your profile as you have that experience, or if you do a new cert or you've secured a position overseas. That experience is so valuable, and we want to learn, as much about you as we can. And as you say, it's fluid, so keep updating it, and it's all going to add to your application.
We have a huge range of teaching jobs, and it doesn't matter, level of teaching experience. There should be something there if, as you said, if you're an enthusiastic and flexible person looking to go and teach abroad.
Yeah.
We have a job.
Yeah, we really do. We really do. And that's just a few programs we've highlighted. I think if you are watching this, you're on the Teachaway website, I'm sure. But you can just have a look around and just see the different options, different locations, and the different types of programs and the requirements. They really do vary depending on the program. So if you're ever in doubt and you want to know more, like what could I actually qualify for? Reach out to us. We're always here to help, and we have the tools to kind of see, what would be a good fit for you, I would say.